Okay. Namaste to each and every one of you assembled here. We are honored because investing 1 hour on a weekend, it's a privilege. And we are very thankful that you chose to be part of this world record setting event. Today, we will be clearing the doubts, helping you to undergo the processes also, so that when the world record event happens tomorrow, it becomes very seamless. Plus, any doubts you may have, you should feel free to ask. Is it okay? Now, before we start all this, like we do in our tradition, let us all close our eyes and silently pray for a minute. We all have certain goals in mind when we join this program. Some of them could be to know what is Yoga Nidra. Some of them could be, okay, what is this world record associated with it? Some of them want to know, is there anything in yoga other than posture? Like that, many questions will be there with us. Okay. So what we will do is, for the next minute, we will just simply close our eyes and pray to whichever source we generally pray and ask for whatever we needed to that source. Is it okay? So let us sit straight and keep our eyes closed. With a smiling face, do your prayers. Okay. How should I remove this board? I don't know. How did I come? Bharat, did you make any whiteboard?
Sir, just go to the bottom whiteboard option, click that. And there is option like only host can share the whiteboard. Just do that.
Where is it?
In the options, share screen, summary, participants, whiteboards option is there below.
Yeah.
Yeah, just click that, sir. Okay, I have changed it for this meeting.
Good.
Bharat, stop. Yeah. All right.
Good to have children doing all these things. These are all blessings. This is exactly what happens in our brain, no? Many things will happen. Good. So let me invite a few of you to share what you think. Before that, I would like to introduce our yoga school. The yoga school is named Srimat Yoga is the school's name. And we were established in the year 2011. And we are affiliated to World Yoga Federation, Yoga Alliance International, Foundation for Indic Wisdom, and Indian Yoga Association. We need these many affiliations because we offer variety of certificate courses which are recognized in more than 180 countries across the globe. And we are rated in the top 3 in TripAdvisor, an international travel portal, because we have currently students across 45 countries, including India. Right from a 3-day workshop to 1-month program, they have been studying with us from the year 2011. Now, this concept of Yoga Nidra originated as a program at Bihar School of Yoga in the 1960s when Swami Satyananda wanted to teach people processes other than asana and pranayama. Whenever we say I am going to a yoga class, we normally know they are going to teach us some posture. This is generally our idea about a yoga class, correct? But yoga is a very big system wherein posture, which is yoga asana, is an important aspect. But that is not the only aspect. Imagine what will a 4-year-old or a 80-year-old person do with asana. One is very young to practice, another is very old to practice. So the yoga system should be having something for everybody. That is why our culture is a jumbo culture, wherein there is something for everybody. Okay. So this is the way we have to understand. Then this was taught in the teacher training programs at Bihar School of Yoga. In parallel, Swami Rama of Himalayas, he and his students were subjected to a lot of medical and clinical tests in the US and in India to understand whether these processes are just mumbo jumbo or they have any scientific validation. So first time at Menninger Foundation in the US, conclusively clinical studies proved that Yoga Nidra is giving lot of benefits, which we are going to see one by one today. So why did we choose? Yeah. Why did we choose this subject? Simple reason. Right now in the world, entire world, other than Bihar School of Yoga, it is only at Srimad Yoga Nidra is taught as a separate certificate course. In many places, it is taught. We are very happy. A lot of people are teaching it, but it is part of another course. So we have taken and specialized to a doctorate level of study. We have developed up to 9 levels in this ancient practice. So what we found is, in today's day and age, right from a child like Sagar was so anxious, his classmates didn't come. Correct? That is the level it has come today. We didn't have that kind of an anxiety or stress when we were in school. Obviously, he spoke in very good intention only. But I know that he was missing his classmates. I'm very sure he will call after the session and tell them. But what I'm telling is, what was only a domain of elders, today everybody is going through some kind of stress, some kind of body pain due to fatigue. So what we thought is, why not we share the knowledge in a way which everybody can practice, not just for creating world record. Even after creating the world record, which we will definitely do, we have crossed the required numbers. We are not only doing this for world record, we believe in two things. One, Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam. The world is one family. So what we can do to our family, we have to do. We don't need to burn ourselves to light a lamp in a family, but we can light a lamp without burning out ourselves. So we have a responsibility to help the world, which is our family. Second motto we work at Srimat is Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Only when people around us are hale and healthy and happy, we also can be having a comfortable life. So what is the basic thing which we can share with the people, whoever come to us, is this scientifically proved relaxation process. Is it okay? So this is the reason why in this International Day of Yoga, before June 21, we wanted to take this knowledge to minimum 100 people, minimum. That is what we decided, and we have achieved that. So we are going to start transferring that knowledge from today. Any observation or any doubts till now?
Sir, you are telling it is from today, means these classes will be daily, or how it will go on until
Today
which
and
day?
tomorrow. Have
Only
to
today
look.
and tomorrow. Tomorrow, that too, it is a paid class, no?
Tomorrow also is a free class.
And that
Paid
is
is for
optional.
people. Paid is only for people who wanted a certificate from Elite World Records. Because
Okay.
those certificates are printed in such a way they cannot be xeroxed or photocopied. There are some holograms and international standards they have kept. But for people who do not want a world record certificate, Shrimat is providing a participation certificate, provided both you are on camera tomorrow throughout the session. So tomorrow also it is free. Today also it is free.
Okay.
Participation is free.
Tomorrow also.
Tomorrow also.
So is it?
1 second. Let me clear that. Once a person says not only participation certificate, I also need a world record certificate from that company.
Company.
Somebody
Yes.
is running a company, right? So they are going to
Okay.
maintain this record for eternity. Like your Google server, they will keep the name for eternity. For that, there are some basic charges, printing charges, postage, because the certificate is very big. It comes
Okay.
like a folded Hindu newspaper. So that is the minimum charge which we give. Even if you are not paying also, you can participate. Your
We
benefits
can
are there.
attend.
The second
Okay.
question is,
Yes.
whoever is attending tomorrow, in the WhatsApp group, we will be sharing the Yoga Nidra recording. So throughout life, you can practice.
Okay.
And
Okay.
every week, we are going to share a document on why is Yoga Nidra important, what benefit we will get. There are no fees for all these things. So every week, you can have some good idea about it and keep practicing throughout life. Only people who want to do a certification course, they can approach and they can study with us. Just to practice, for you to become stress-free, there is no money.
No.
Okay.
Okay. I was thinking that certificate is for youngsters, no? So whether we can attend or
Today,
not.
elders are only needing certificate.
No,
Youngsters are anyway
elders
getting.
need comfortable.
Yeah. Don't. It's good you raised this question. Yeah, Usha Kalyani ji.
Is the certificate e-certificate or is it hard copy we'll be getting?
Anything which is free is an e-certificate.
No, I
Because
have paid
anything
for
print
it.
requires financial implications from our side also. So any print certificate will have cost attached to it. I request people to mute if you are not talking. Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to know, whether it'll be sending the certificate hard copy or
The world record certificate from Elite World Records will be a printed proper certificate sent to your postal address. That is the reason they are charging 999 rupees. Shrimat certificate will come to your WhatsApp or your email free of cost, and there will be a registry where we will maintain these certificates also.
What, sir?
Yeah, Naveen?
What, sir?
Join the.
Yeah. So Suman is asking a very valid question. Any preparations needed in advance before tomorrow practice? It will be good if you are not traveling tomorrow, 5 to 6, 6:30. First thing, so that you can practice at peace. If possible, you can have a yoga mat. Suppose in home there is no yoga mat, don't go and buy a yoga mat only for this. You can lie down on a carpet, you can lie down on a charpai and do. But don't lie down on your bed in which you are sleeping. That is meant for sleeping. Okay. So you have a separate mat in which you lie down and practice if possible. Even if you don't have a yoga mat tomorrow, but if you are able to sit on a chair comfortably for 20 minutes, please feel free to sit and practice also. Okay. The idea is don't invest any money to learn. When you are continuing the practice, then go and buy a mat and do it. Yes, it is always good not to lie down on the floor directly. Thank you, Sunita, for that question. It is always better to have a non-conductor in between. That is technically what they say. So a mat is a non-conductor. of electricity or any charge. Because whenever you are doing any process, there is a charge which is generated. For that to not dissipate, only we use yoga mat or a carpet or a charpai. Okay. So now, good. So till now, yes, we can sit and do yoga nidra at the initial stages. When the yoga nidra process is crossing 18-20 minutes, people will move. So if someone is having the ability to sit in a meditation posture, you can easily do, not a problem. But many of us, difficult to sit more than 10 minutes. That is why we say, please lie down and practice.
Sir.
Yeah.
Now can I take a yoga mat or tomorrow we do yoga?
If you have a yoga mat, you can take and you do it now only, not a problem. You can sit on a yoga mat.
Yes.
Yeah, Trijan, you will get certificate. Absolutely, you'll get a e-certificate from Srimad. No doubt about it.
Yes, sir. Can you send that certificate into our house or give in school?
We will send it to the WhatsApp or the email ID in which you have registered. I will also inform the school. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So now I'm going to give you a small brief of what happens. It is very important to know, right? What happens. Okay. Very important thing is you need to keep your camera on. This is the mandatory condition from the World Record Registry. They do this for many reasons. Many times, because a certificate is offered, people join and take a certificate and go. This is quite normal. Second, they are only wanting to certify people who are completely doing the practice. Because otherwise, it will not have any genuineness in it. There will not be any authenticity in it. And we will also feel, yes, that job is right because everybody was throughout there in the camera. Does that make sense? That's very important. And it is also a mark of respect to others, fellow practitioners also. Correct? So imagine you go to a movie, you pay for a movie ticket, you enter to the hall, and they blindfold you, ask you only to listen to the dialogue. It will look very difficult, no? Like that, this process, it is better you be on the camera. That is one important thing. So check your internet connection, all that checks you can do today. Yeah, you can have a headrest, but if you have a regular headrest like pillow, which will entice you into sleep, I request you not to use it. But if you have a neck issue, shoulder issue, please feel free to have a headrest.
So actually, I have got cough, had throat infection, just recovered from that.
Okay.
That's why if I lie down for a long time, no, I'll cough more and more.
This is a special condition.
Yeah.
When you have a health condition, you please take care of your health first. That is why we said you can sit and practice. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If the certificate rules are the same, whether it is a Srimad certificate or a Elite World Record certificate, to obtain a certificate, being on video is the common thing. That's why we put in the group also. Good. So now what we will do is, whenever you do any activity, there is a preparation for it. Correct? There is a preparation for it. So the preparation activity for Yoga Nidra is a pranayama. Like you want to have food, you need a plate. You have water along with it, so that having food becomes comfortable. Like that, we do a practice called Brahmari Pranayama. Why we do that? Many of us have a lot of thoughts which are going inside. Our brain is constantly thinking. Right from the time you open your eyes, it is thinking only. With closed eyes also, it is thinking. That's why we are having dreams. We have nightmares. So the process of thinking is very difficult to stop. The dress code is very common. There is no asana practice. So wear dress preferably in line with, let's not use a shorts. Let's wear proper full track and a t-shirt. That's more than enough. Any dress which is comfortable to you. Okay. Good. So the preparation process is, we have chosen the preparation process as a Brahmari Pranayama. So what is this Brahmari Pranayama? Brahmari means humming bee. And by nature, no, we are in India. We do 20,000 searches to know what it is. Whether we practice or not, this penchant of going and knowing is very much more. Less only people will take action. What we have decided is, we will teach you the best but the simplest way of Brahmari. So don't break your head to go and search whether this is right. My teacher taught me like this. My teacher taught me like this. That is okay. Please practice with them. And there is no right or wrong. Whenever we teach in public, you should always share which is easily practicable by everybody. That is very important. So you can trust the process and you can trust Shrimat. Just learn the simplest of the Brahmari technique. Now Ushaji mentioned she's having a throat issue. Some of you may be having fever or cold or cough. Please do not practice any pranayama when you are having fever, cold or cough. It is not advisable. So what you can do, you can just be in the class to observe. So good thing Ushaji you mentioned about it. This we call it as contraindication. That means if you have this particular health condition, you need not practice this process. Okay. So what is Brahmari? Humming bee technique. Now what this technique does, it clears the thoughts in our brain. Okay, I'll ask one question. From where we are talking now, right? From where is this sound happening?
Kanta.
Huh?
Kanta, throat.
Yes. So we are used to the sound generated from the throat. So this technique will focus on the throat. Very simple. So the sound is produced from the throat. This technique will focus on the throat. So what we have to do, we all have to inhale gently through our nose. Mouth is for having food, talking, and when there is a nose block, you use the mouth as a secondary channel for breathing. In the day-to-day life, we are requested always to breathe in and through the nostrils because it will help us to build the lung capacity. Okay, so lung capacity is very important. Why it is important? When your lung capacity is good, you as an individual will become more calm, patient, and you will respond to people instead of reacting and shouting to people. Because you are able to hold the breath. Even when others are impatient, you can hold and then you can talk better. So this lung capacity is very, very important. So this will help us to build the lung capacity. When you breathe in through the nose, naturally lung capacity is built. Now we said there is a connection between the throat and the sound in the brain. Correct? So what you will do, you make a sound from here, like how a bee does. The humming bee does, no? Like that it will do. That sound you make from your own throat box, voice box. When you do that, listen carefully, you have to contract it. What is contract? You tighten this place. Like when you're angry with people also, you say, na, like that you say. You're not happy, you say. What is, when you do that, is this relaxed? No, it will be tightened. Like that, think you are making sound from here with some tight. So I'll just give you a demo without just this sound. I will give you a demo. See, I'm inhaling. From here, I'm going to make the noise sound. Did you hear? From here, we feel as if our mouth is here only. Like that, we have to make a very strong sound. And how that sound should be, because you are contracting this, you can make sound for a slightly longer time. Okay. I think by design of the divine, I am not well today. So I am not qualified to practice. So when I teach, I should teach in the right way. So one of the very esteemed and senior practitioner is there, Guru Rao from Japan. So I'm going to request him to teach this Brahmari technique to all of us. So remember the thumb rule, you inhale through the nose, contract the throat, and make a humming sound. Like that. How long you want, you can make. Okay. So now I hand over to Guru Rao.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So basically what we have to do is produce a inhale through your nostrils, keep your lips closed and make a contract your throat and make a humming sound as you exhale. Okay. So before that, you will take your forefinger, okay, the index finger, and press against the ear tab. If you look at your, if you just put your finger, you will find an ear tab at the front of the ear. So you press against the ear tab and that will close your ears. Okay. So with both the four fingers, you will close your ear tabs and then keep your elbows hanging loosely. Now, if you keep it like this for a while, your arms will start paining. So try to press with the four fingers the ear tabs and then try to keep your elbows hanging very loosely. Okay. It is very loose. There is no, you don't have to keep it like this. This will create a lot of stress there. So you press your ear tabs, keep your mouth closed. Okay, I will just demonstrate. I don't know whether you'll be able to hear me fully or not. Close your lips, okay, and you inhale. The amount of the duration of inhalation will be smaller. The amount of the exhalation will be longer. Okay. So please listen. I will inhale and then I will exhale and make that sound. I'll start now. So were you able to hear me? At least the initial part, I think you would have heard me. That is how you continue. So again, you will take another breath, inhale, make as deep an inhalation as possible through the nostrils, and then continue like this. Once more, I will show you. So the approximate time as a yardstick, you can take about 5 to 10 seconds of exhalation, at least 5. If you can make it 10 seconds, it will be even better. Okay, is that all right? Any questions? Please let me know.
What is happening is because of the audio system, generally we may not hear the full humming sound. This is the way these frequencies are set in the speakers. When you speak, the frequency varies and you are able to receive the sound. When you do a practice like this, you have to conceptualize the initial humming sound all of us can hear, but afterwards it will go off. So, but you should remember, Guru Raj Rao was explaining and he was doing completely. We may not be able to hear it. So this, you will keep hearing throughout. Okay. And what we will do today is, we will also share with you a small 18-minute video, which is called Building Immunity. In that, this technique is also explained very well and it has been practiced. So those of you who are interested to deepen the practice can also go through that particular video. And now coming back to the scientific thing. Thank you, Guru Raj. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So what is the science? Remember, today, the advancement in science helps us to measure everything. It is a very good aspect of science because our logic also will keep asking us questions. Is there scientific thing? 5,000 years back they practiced. You are asking me to practice this. Is it scientifically verifiable? It is quite natural to ask. Correct? So, today we can say, yes, it is possible. From 1960s onwards, these are possible. So what is the first scientific study which has been done on Brahmari technique is that if someone is practicing this every day for 6.5 minutes, please listen carefully, 6.5 minutes continuously if you practice, it helps our brain to start developing the ability to concentrate. Those days, we took children, or when we were children, we were taken to doctors and said, this fellow is not concentrating. Today at work also, we have the same problem. Because there are so many distractions are there. Earlier, we used to have only Doordarshan channel. Today, so many channels are there. Correct? So, today, the concentration need is not only for a school-going kid, but for all of us. We have so many distractions going on. And there is no right or wrong. Please understand. That is the reality. There is no point in fighting. I am not able to concentrate. We have to ask, what can I do to concentrate? That is how we have to think in the solution side. So what is the solution available? Every day when we practice Brahmari, the thoughts in the brain are creating some disturbance. Sounds will be there inside. That will be neutralized. So how you can remember? I think I saw Sagar, Trijan, lot of children here from school. We'll be shouting in the class. Suddenly the teacher will enter up and say, shut up. Everybody will be quiet. Imagine if the teacher said, shut up. They will not even see the teacher has come into the class. So what the teacher will do, he or she will raise the voice to such an extent that it will be more than all these boys and girls chatting in the class. Imagine, chatting is not wrong. Again, don't take right or wrong. We are supposed to interact. There is nothing to do. We'll interact only. But the teacher comes and makes a sound. Like that, when Guru Raj Rao was demonstrating the Brahmari Pranayama, the humming sound which we made from our throat, correct? That should be slightly above than our regular talking volume. Should I say it again? The humming sound should be slightly above our regular talking volume. Can any of you say why?
so that the mind can stop its activity and listen. It's like a higher authority saying, calm down.
Beautiful.
Higher the sound frequency, better the other noises are reduced.
Okay.
From distractions, we can raise our voice, so we can hear our voice only.
Good. Suman says beautifully, be the teacher. Ultimately, we will not listen to anybody. Some thought will come within us, that only will teach, we will listen. Okay, life teaches also like that. The external teacher is only a reflection of the lesson we need in life.
So the vibrations created activates a nervous system that way cooling the mind.
Yeah. So what we have to know, these are all very valid points. Because we started with the science, our brain at any time, if you open an FM radio, there are various waves, no? MW, short wave, medium wave, FM. You tune those waves. Like that, the brain, whenever we are awake or we are at sleep, keeps on emitting waves. And 5 types of waves are emitted by the brain. Out of which, the place where we are constantly disturbed, which is not allowing us to concentrate, that means so many thoughts are going on. When many thoughts are going on, our brain is emitting beta wave. It is called beta, B-E-T-A. Now, what this Brahmari Pranayama does, when your voice on the volume is slightly above, it will start generating gamma waves. Gamma waves are something like when you go to the metro station or airport or railway station, they will send the baggage into that scanner. You will only see the outline of the baggage. And if anything non-needed particles are there, they will tell you. So what the gamma wave does is that it does the same thing to your brain. It just declutters like a teacher's voice, all other voice. And it will create that kind of a vibration wherein you are calm and your mind is one-pointed. For elders here, everybody will be chit-chatting. When the boss enters the office, there is quiet, there's no sound. People will be working. The boss has to come from the back and say, boss, you have not even switched on your laptop. It's working. Okay. So this happens irrespective of age group. You need somebody to monitor many of us to be in our whatever work we are doing. So this gamma wave is our own method of managing the distorted things, distracted mind, which is captured by electroencephalogram. Those that captured is beta. When you do Brahmari, the brain ensures the gamma waves are generated and naturally you can concentrate. Is it okay? Because people want to do relaxation, they'll come and lie down in Shavasana. They are lying down with the same problem only, no? Imagine what Arjuna told Krishna, I don't want to fight, drive the chariot to Rishikesh. Okay, he drives the chariot to Rishikesh, but the mind of Arjuna is also going to Rishikesh, no? Unless a solution is found for the mind, how we will relax? Okay, all of us have yoga mat. We have joined the program. You can lie down, but we cannot guarantee relaxation. You can buy a very good bed, costly bed, 15, 20, 30,000 bed, but you cannot guarantee sleep because preparation is very less. By buying something, we cannot do anything. We should be prepared for it. So Brahmari Pranayama practice every day will gradually help us to be relaxed throughout the day and do a very good Yoga Nidra session. Okay. Yeah. Amazing. So now that you got the hint of how to do Brahmari Pranayama, after the session today, we will send that video. You go through that completely internalize. Whatever questions you may have, please don't feel shy. Please raise in the group, because all of us are here to learn and we will learn from each other. Nobody will be feeling good or bad if a question is raised, because an unresolved question will create more tension. Correct, no? So don't feel shy to ask any question in the WhatsApp group. Okay. Now, because I want to tell tomorrow what to expect and then get into the small Yoga Nidra process now. Okay. Tomorrow, what are the things you can be very careful about? Please, like today, please log in at least 5 minutes before. Preferably be in a room where nobody disturbs you, or you tell people at home, please, for some time, I want to do this practice. Don't order anybody, request them, they will help you. Okay. Preferably, if you have a yoga mat, clean that mat and keep it ready. And ensure you are muted always. Unless you have a doubt, you can type it or unmute and ask. Otherwise, you mute yourself, because technology has its plus and minus. Unknowingly, we might have unmuted. So if you don't have a doubt, please mute and keep it. Okay. So it will help us to completely benefit from the process. So now, many of us may have a doubt. What if I'm lying down to practice Yoga Nidra? They told I will relax, but my mind is going everywhere. It is going to America. It is going to the exam next week. Or tomorrow there is a performance appraisal in office. All this the mind will do. Or I have to pay EMI on Tuesday. It's absolutely okay. Relax. All these years, we have not done anything to manage it. Just by doing a 20-minute practice overnight, nothing will happen. Be very real. Consistent practice only will help to manage the mind. Never look for quick fix solutions. Moment you look for quick fix solutions, we can be easily cheated. Nothing worth in life can be done like this. The only good thing we can do in life is to tell somebody you have done a good job. Okay. So when the mind is wandering everywhere, absolutely don't worry. With a smiling face, tell your mind, thank you, please come back to the process. The moment we fight with the mind, we will always lose. Why? The mind knows more about us than the teacher also. The mind is there with us from our birth. So we should respect the mind and say, I understand you are tired, you don't want to do, I absolutely understand, but please be with me till the end of the process. This you can tell whenever the mind is wandering. Otherwise, you can be happily here, okay, the process. Now, you will hear some words which are new. That is one more reason we wanted to meet you one day before. Okay. What is the word you will hear tomorrow? We are anyway going to give you a recording of the process. But as I told you, there is no point in having a recording, a bed, or a chocolate, or a biscuit, or a mat if we don't know how to use it. So what I want to tell you is, when you understand some words, exactly what they are, it will be of help to you. Okay. Yeah. We are not practicing asana. So it's 1 hour. If you want drink water, you can drink water. Not a problem. Yeah. So thank you. The questions are being answered by April. Perfect. Thank you. So you will hear one new word. Maybe the word you know, but we may not know the right meaning. So what is that word? You will hear the word be aware. Be aware. So what is the meaning of this word aware? Any of you? I want to take 2 to 3 responses.
Alert.
Very good, Poonam.
Cool.
Alert is one very good meaning. Another one?
Be in the present.
Be in the present. Knowing the moment. Yes, Swatiji, you are unmuted.
I said mindful, being mindful.
Very good. Meghaji, you also unmuted.
Yeah, you are aware about your thoughts. What is going on right now when you are aware?
Okay, superb.
Being careful.
Good,
Cautious.
Live in this moment.
good. I am very happy all of you are aware of the meaning. So I don't need to break my head too much. It is
Being
okay if you are
conscious.
traveling. Yes, Avitaji?
Being conscious.
Good. Now I'm going to tell you how exactly to practice that. Okay. Yeah, I heard some more. Dr. Mahesh?
Yeah, having perception.
Good. All are valid meanings. One question has come. Kavya ji, the world record setting is tomorrow. We may have a larger gathering on 21st. We are very hopeful we'll break the world record. So we are having on the International Day of Yoga, at least a couple of great yogacharyas wanted to address all of us who participated in the world record. That will happen on the 21st evening, 7:30. Because yoga day, everybody is busy, no? Acharyas are busy. So that is later. We'll do one thing at a time. Today we'll do the practice. Tomorrow, let us try to be present because tomorrow is counted for the world record. Okay. Now, how to understand this particular word aware is what we need to know. Generally, when I say focus, what you will do? Somebody who has never spoken before, can you unmute and speak?
Watch it very carefully, closely.
Watch it carefully, closely. That requires effort. You have to watch carefully, you have to watch closely. What is yeah, Shyamalaji?
Yeah, focus means concentrate.
Excellent. Focus is concentration.
Concentrate.
Yeah.
One view.
Good. Good.
The awareness about our environment, the sound we hear, and whatever the sounds around us, we should be mindful about it and hear it and be aware about your own self.
Yeah.
Bring your attention to.
Yeah. So, the moment we use the word focus, concentration, attention, listen carefully, there is an effort. You need to make an effort to focus, to be with that. Awareness is one step before that. That means now you are seated in the session. I'm very sure we are in India, we live in large families, it is a Saturday. As we are talking, you are hearing me. Some vehicle will pass nearby your home. Somebody will be talking in your home. Somebody will be watching radio, television. Many things, sounds are happening. But what we are doing, we are here in the session. We are aware of other sounds also. Those sounds are there, we are also there. When you practice Yoga Nidra, what will happen is, all these days, the sounds which are disturbing you will not disturb you because you will slowly become comfortable with who you are and manage the sounds here better, though other sounds will not disturb you so much. So when you are saying be aware, you just are aware of whatever is mentioned. Today and tomorrow, I am going to be your instructor. So what you can do, when I say be aware of your right thumb, you just be aware of your right thumb. You don't need to move it. You don't need to look into the right thumb because it is your hand, no? Your hand, your right thumb. So what we will do, we will just be aware of the right thumb. This will come by practice. Without moving, with closed eyes, you take your mind. One of you said, no, mindfulness. Okay. So what we will do in the remaining 7 minutes, we are going to do a very, very quick, short Yoga Nidra practice. Now, there is no need for you to even go to a yoga mat. Wherever you are, we are just going to see a glimpse of what is a Yoga Nidra practice. Is it okay? Yeah. So let us sit straight if we want to sit. If we want to lie down, obviously you have a yoga mat, you can. Now what you can do is gently you can close your eyes. Those of you who are seated, you can adopt a mudra of your choice. Those of you who are lying down can ensure the palms are facing the roof. Your legs are slightly apart so that your low back relaxes. Now with a gentle smile on your face, your eyes are closed. Just observe the sounds that you are able to hear. Just be with the sounds with closed eyes and a gentle smile. Now, gradually take your awareness to your right hand. The right wrist. The right forearm. The right elbow. The right upper arm. The right shoulder. Now be aware of the right shoulder blade. Now the space between the right shoulder blade and the right hip. The right buttock. The right thigh. The right knee. The right calf. The right ankle. the right sole, and the right toes. Let's ensure we are alert and aware. The body is still. The smile is intact. Now be aware of the left thumb, left index finger, middle finger, ring finger, the left little finger. Now be aware of the left palm, the left wrist, the left forearm, left elbow, the left upper arm, left shoulder, the space between the left shoulder and the left hip, the left buttock, the left thigh, the left knee, the left calf, the left sole, and the left toes. Now you are aware of the complete left side of your body. Now what we will do, we'll do the complete body scanning. Be aware of the 10 toes of your feet, the soles, and from the heels to the hips, as if like a photocopying machine, you are scanning yourself. And from the hips, scan yourself to the head. Now, body continues to be still. The smile is intact. Now, whether we are aware or not, breathing happens on its own. Today, what we are going to do, with a smiling face and a still body, we are just going to observe the breathing process. Notice how breath enters your body through the nose, travels throughout the body, chest expands, the abdomen expands, and then it comes out. The abdomen goes in, the chest contracts, and it comes out of the nostrils. With a gentle smile on your face, just observe this breathing in and out process. It is an automatic process, but you are today observing with a smile on your face. The mind will travel here and there. It is okay. Just be aware of the breath. Now, this is a short practice. We are closing the practice. Now, become aware of your body, which is steady, calm, and smiling. Rub your palms to generate some heat. Place the palms on your eyelids. As you do that, become aware of the sounds around you. And just stay quiet for a few seconds. Then I will do some conclusion for today's session. Okay. So what happens is our body, we are made up of 5 sheets, covers, it is what is called. We tried to do the body level and the breath is the prana level. In advanced level yoga nidras, we'll deal with the mind, intellect, and all that stuff. But for relaxation, if you notice, when the breath gets deepened and the body is still, relaxation will happen. Now, again, coming back to science, it is found that all of us have a blueprint of our body in the brain. That place is called little man. Little man is a location in our brain where whenever you are consciously moving your awareness from one body part to the other body part, this location in the brain sends relaxation signals to the entire body. This is also scientifically studied. When you give awareness to the body parts, the relaxation happens very well. And when you give awareness to the breath, naturally your ability to breathe deep will increase and the calmness will settle down. So at the body and the breath level, a consistent practice of Yoga Nidra. Tomorrow we will be doing the entire level to Yoga Nidra. It will help us. Okay. So today, because it was a practice session, people who were not on camera, it is okay. So tomorrow, if we are not on camera, maybe it will not be accounted also, because when they take the screenshots, people who are not on camera will not be on the screenshots. So we cannot claim even anything. Certificate is secondary. Participation also is very difficult. So please ensure you switch on the camera. So be in a location where you can do that. And please remove the blur background option, because screenshots will not come properly. You should be visible, whether you are seated and practicing, whether you are lying down and practicing, you should be visual, because tomorrow there will be 2 adjugators who will come while they are going to observe. Remember, an international world record body is coming. They are not our people. So they are going to do the adjugation. Adjugation means they will decide whether we are qualified. So we, Srimad Yoga or Jnana Smriti, which is helping us to organize, we have no say. So please remember that. 2 outsiders will be there. The 3rd person also is an outsider. They will keep the time. And the 4th person will be observing what is going on. So there is no scope of any recommendation for certificate. The camera, this should be on. We should be there throughout the practice. And we should be visible. If camera is on, it is looking at the ceiling. The certificate cannot be given to the air conditioner or the fan. It is given to the person who is practicing. So let us be practical. And we will try our best. Our volunteers will be there. Organizers like April, Bhavana, some more people are going to be volunteers. They'll help us to do all these things. Okay. Because we have opened this out, now that you are experienced this, please share it with at least 2 to 3 people in your friends or your neighbors who will be interested to take benefit from this. There is no axe to grind, as I said. We have already crossed the world record needs. We want this to reach more and more people because the Zoom license is available. We want to make utilization of it. Is it okay? Yeah. Bhavana or April, anything you both want to add?
You've explained everything beautifully. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we are good. Only request is please ensure that your cameras are on and the blur option is removed, because if the blur is present and you're lying down, then you will not be visible. So that time it will become very difficult to see that you're lying down, or you're there in the video. And yeah, as requested, can share the word to maximum people. We will send the link and a short note after this meeting, which you can use as it is to send it to your circle of people who can join in. And if any other questions or any doubts, like I'm not able to use Zoom, I'm getting this option, or I face this difficulty in today's session. So anything like that, feel free to share it in the group and get it resolved. Do not wait for tomorrow, because today is a mock event and we all are here. It's okay, little here and there, but tomorrow that 90 minutes is going to be properly counted for. So no much questions on setting of Zoom, or these cannot be entertained during the event tomorrow. Before anything, we will be there to help you and ensure everybody is set. If you want to do a recheck also, everything can be done today. Even tomorrow morning also, any questions you have, you can ask. But during the event, no this kind of questions we cannot entertain, because it's going to happen in one flow. We cannot take break. Thank you, sir. All the best to everyone. Yes, somebody is asking something. Yes, Priya ma'am.
Yeah, did you say 1.5 hours?
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. See, it is basically a 16-minute event, but we expect the world record announcement also to be made tomorrow itself. So the organizers, the educators may do the assessment on the spot and they may tell everything tomorrow itself. So they just send an intimation that be prepared, because they are seeing that we will definitely crack it. And people may like to share their experience and all that stuff. That's why.
Sir, I mean, without your permission, I'm just announcing it here only, just to ensure, because it's a world record event we are claiming. Be there like at 4:45, and so though we say it's like 60 minutes or 90 minutes, I would request like maybe till 6:15. I mean 6:45. If everybody can block your time, that will be great. I mean, on a positive note, maybe it will go on. So maybe this 2 hours of your time is what we would request everybody, if you could support, that's it.
ನಾಳೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ.
Tomorrow it will take 2 hours, Bhavana.
Not 2 hours. We are asking you to be prepared.
Yeah,
so
just
don't immediately have an appointment at say 6 o'clock or something, because we need to give that time. Today also, if you notice, only 20 people were there at 5 o'clock.
Yes.
Slowly people start to join, and they will start the count of the time once we cross 100. Till that time, one person is there, 99% are there, they are not bothered. Okay. So it is like when we never go late for a flight, right? We always go on time before time.
Yes, sir.
Like that, one day in 1 week, one day we are saying 1 hour, you please dedicate to that. Because to do something which is a world record, it is not that easy, right? With all of your help we are doing. So we are requesting you, if you could give some more time, we can summarily create the record tomorrow and sleep better also.
No, today also it's very good.
Thank you.
Sir,
Yeah.
in my old school, I make in our school, all our students make a world record of telling slokas of 10,000
So we
times.
can leave.
Very good. But Sagar, today you were just playing. You didn't do the program. I was observing you. You are muting, unmuting. You are going on camera, off camera. Okay. So you should listen and practice. That is still good. It will give good name to you and the school also. But it's amazing thing what you guys did. Shloka recital. Amazing. Yeah, Shankar.
Okay, one
So-
observation. Yeah, go ahead. Someone is having a question.
Yeah, we can take
Yeah.
that later, Shankar. You can
Okay,
proceed.
thank you. So one is that even in that 6 minutes, I'm not sure when I slept, but the moment you said only I got up. Okay. So now the question is, I do not know what will happen tomorrow. Meaning, what if I continue to sleep only?
Good. I will answer
Yeah.
that question.
Same
We
thing
rarely
happened with
sleep
me.
in a new place because we don't trust the place.
Hmm.
Suppose you sleep, it could be due to tiredness also. That is why in the system of yoga, we don't judge because nobody knows. Can anybody say, this is what I am going to think in the next 2 minutes? It is very not possible. So yoga, in the system of yoga, sleep is considered as a thought. One of the 5 types of thought is sleep. So what we tell is, don't lie down with the intention of sleeping. But if sleep embraces you, happily sleep. Don't worry about it. You will naturally come back. The idea is, what is the intention with which we are practicing? If our intention is that, subconsciously we will be getting that. Maybe the mind slipped into delta state. The mind needed some removal of fatigue. It's absolutely okay. With consistent practice, what will happen? Many people have heard their snoring also while practicing Yoga Nidra. They were hearing the instruction also. There are some of our alumni here, they are testimony to that. And getting up from the practice, they will say, who snored in the class? They have snored in the class. Okay, so it's absolutely fine. The idea is, let us accept our mental condition, physical condition as it is. And the intention is, let us practice. That's the only intention. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Somebody asked.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Can I leave?
Yeah, please. Thank you so much.
It was a
Thank
wonderful
you.
session.
Thank
The
you.
6.5 minutes Yoga Nidra was extremely relaxing.
Thank you.
You very much. I hope tomorrow it will be much more fine.
Yeah, it will be close to 18 minutes or something.
Okay, thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
Thank you,
so
sir.
much,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. So whoever wishes to leave, you can. If you have a question, you can stay back. There is no compulsion. We are thanking you from the bottom of the heart for the time you have given. Yeah,
It is for
Sangeeta
our
ji.
benefit, sir.
1 second. Yes, Sangeeta ji, you have raised your hands.
Yeah, namaste, sir.
Namaste.
The doubt is that today you have given instructions for 6 minutes. So tomorrow the session will be from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So continuously for 1 hour. When the session starts, when you start giving instructions like lie down and breathe in, realize your everything. So it will be, the instructions will be given continuously for 1 hour.
No. Even great Swamijis cannot do Yoga Nidra 1 hour. The maximum thing a normal person is, the starting stage to do is only 12 to 18 minutes. Can I request some of you to mute if you don't have to talk? When you want to talk, we can unmute, okay? So it's absolutely fine. You can just be with the process because Brahmari is going to take 7 minutes. I am very sure some of them who didn't join today will join tomorrow. So though I say 7 minutes, we have to scientifically practice. It is going to take us 10 minutes because we have to prepare. People have to sit. And then we'll have to speak about the brain waves, what will happen, what will not happen. And then we'll do the Yoga Nidra process. We'll again explain before the Yoga Nidra process. So put together, the process practice will be maximum of 25 to 28 minutes. Before and after, the benefits, some discussions, some other techniques we will be sharing. Okay. Because in same day, we cannot do everything. No, it will be overwhelming to people. Yeah, Hema, you have raised your hands.
Yes, sir. Like the end of the session, still we are, some of them are lying down. They're not coming up. Like, will that be accountable?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, they'll only
Yeah.
we need to be on, right?
Video need to be on so
Yeah.
that it is better. So it is okay to sleep. For example, today Shankar slept off. So the idea is people are not getting sleep. We are happy we are able to make people sleep without singing lullaby. So it is absolutely okay. And even it's a good question, because tomorrow when you are playing this audio or giving yoga nidra to somebody, if they are sleeping, don't go and wake them up. Let them get up in their own time, unless there is a flight to catch or a train to catch. Allow them to be there. Okay. Yeah. Some of you asked, who is that? One more person unmuted and asked. Okay. Great. Yeah, Ashu.
I just wanted to know what are the yoga nidra record is there in in that organization. Only yoga nidra. What are the records they have?
Where?
Number of participants. Is there any? Do they have any other record in?
They have the record for yoga nidra and stress management, which we set last year, 180 people.
That was an individual record by
Individual
Krishnaji.
record.
Oh, numbers of participants. Not the.
This year, we want to do for the participants. Last year, we did it as a trial method. This year, we want to give the benefit to the participants.
So last year it was mainly on the one topic lectured by an individual male. So that is what Krishna Prakash sir took up, and I think we had a good reach, like where he spoke about yoga nidra and stress management. This time we are planning, the record is for participants. It's not, yeah, how many people are participating and learning about it simultaneously. That will be the record which will be set on a virtual platform.
Yeah. So what we have done, we have made one video available. We are giving the complete instruction manual. We are giving the audio, and already we have uploaded the audio in our resource. The idea is, for basic stress management, people should not go to a pill or a doctor or a therapist. What they can handle themselves, the first is self-help is the best help. No, to that level, we are preparing people. So you can put your remaining questions on the group. Shankar will take the last question is from Shankar, and then we will close for the day. Yeah, Shankar.
Yeah. Yeah, the very reason I was talking about my sleeping was, did I miss any of the instructions? That is the question. Because today is fortunately a mock run, but tomorrow, should I need to be aware of something which, which will not miss out on something? That's the point.
Even God cannot guarantee. I will keep saying the same thing. Your mere presence is the present you give to yourself. Second is, we come with an intention to practice. This works in a very subtle way. Like when you trust the place and the person, your brain and the mind becomes like a child. It will absorb things without our knowledge. You know coaching better than me, right? Like unconscious competence kind, it will happen. Okay. So when the mind trusts somebody, it starts absorbing due to the trust. So we may not be able to hear the 20 to 20,000 is what our hearing capacity, no? But when you sleep, it's a different thing. These numbers don't matter. The trust matters. So what is needed for the body will take. Over a period of time, you will develop the ability to stay awake. Let's not forcefully stay awake.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sir?
Yeah. Harshita. Who said sir?
Tell me in doubt.
I have one doubt, sir.
Yeah, please tell me.
What shall I tell in Kannada, sir?
ಕನ್ನಡಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಬಹುದಮ್ಮ ಮಾತಾಡು.
ಸರ್ ಕತ್ನಾವ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಯಾವ ಆಸನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು?
ಅದು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಯೋಗ ಟೀಚರ್ನ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ನೋವು ಬಂದಿದೆಯಾ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಆಟ ಆಡುವಾಗ ಬಂದಿದೆಯಾ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಮಲ್ಗುವಾಗ ಬಂದಿದೆಯಾ, ಅವರು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಈ ತರ ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡ, ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಹರ್ಷಿತಾ? ನೀನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀಯ ಹೇಳು?
ಸರ್ ಆಚಾರ್ಯ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಂದ.
ಆಚಾರ್ಯ ಗುರುಕುಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಯೋಗ ಡೇ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬಂದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್, ನಿಮ್ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಮಾ.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hariharan sir.
I am honored. My father is here. He's 79 years. VHK Hariharan. He's trying to log in. I take his
Wow.
presence as a blessing. Okay. Good. Yeah. So thanks to each of you for investing
Thank
time, and we are actually co-creating this world record. That gives a lot of joy. This year, consciously, we want people to be the proud owners of world record. Last year, we did it. So this year, we want all of you to own it. Thank you so much. Namaste.
I
Thanks to
think
you.
Brahmaji, sir, he had
Huh?
some questions.
Who?
No,
Brahmaji.
no, you answered that question. I had a doubt on whether will we be doing this Brahmari pranayama tomorrow or not. You answered that question.
Yes.
Somebody asked, so you answered. So I got my answer.
We will do that pranayama. See, the idea is each of us after the tomorrow will become independent. We know scientifically if you do this, so we will not allow the mind to keep cribbing why I am like this. You have a solution now. To implement, you have to take an action. So that actionables we are going to hand over tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everyone.
So thank you, everyone. We are officially ending the meeting now. So I'll meet April and Bhavana over phone.